Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host. Modern Samsung phones are a piece of shit. I'm sorry, they are. I don't get them at all and I don't want them. This is the last Samsung phone I have. It's a Samsung S20 Founders Edition. It's a good little phone. It's useful. Not too much bloatware, and generally it's been a good phone. Why haven't I upgraded it? I have been offered phones in between now and I've even just been offered the Samsung S24 Ultra on contract. It would cost me less. The contract that I was on would have actually gone down in price. And I said no. Why? Because for some reason they've only allowed as far as I can tell, the 512 gigabyte version or the 256 gigabyte version to be available outside of their store, their special offers. So if you're getting it from somewhere else, you're going to have problems. Why is that a problem? Well, the thing is this phone here has 256 gigabytes in it, but it also has a micro SD card slot, which means I can put a very cheap 1 terabyte card inside this. In fact, I can have multiple micro SD cards for different situations. Let's say I was going to hospital, I could put 1 terabyte's worth of films, because I don't know if you know, but a lot of hospitals have really crappy Wi-Fi, really crappy phone signals. So you cannot get a good signal outside of hospitals. So you don't have the choice of the cloud. You don't have the choice of Netflix streaming. You don't have the choice of Amazon Prime. So what I would do in that situation is download all my music, download all my films that I own. I own those films because I bloody well bought them, onto a card. And I will take a little folder with me that will have like 4 or 5 different 1 terabyte cards that I can just slip inside there. So if I want to do, if I want my TV series, I can slip in it. You can't do that with modern ones. You can't do, because they've gone away from that. Now this would be fine if they provided good quality, cheap alternatives, like actually the internal storage being 1 to 2 terabytes. That would be fine. I'd be happy with that. But no, they're sticking with their base model of 256 and their premium model of 512 gig, which is not enough. Why is it enough? Because even without putting any films on this, if I have installed all my audiobooks, which I like to have on here, actually it takes up 250 to 300 gigabytes just on Audible books. So I am tired of Samsung. After the things that they've pulled recently with their lies about the cameras, their lies about the benchmarking and that, and now the inability to get a good size storage, I will never touch another Samsung phone. Me and Samsung phones, once this one dies, what do I have here? I have here a Fairphone 5. This is my Fairphone 5. It does nearly everything that this does, just as well or better. And with one screwdriver, I can repair and replace nearly every part of this phone. It's got a replaceable battery. It's got a freaking micro SD slot. I mean, seriously, when did we start going backwards? All they seem to be giving us is more bullshit, more crap, more bump, more bloatware, and less actual substance. They'll charge us more. They'll make it look shiny on the outside. But what do we actually get? Do we get a better, a more effective phone that we can store more on? I know everything is the cloud and everything, but the cloud is very fragile. This house that I live in, is from 1926. And the walls of it could be used in a bloody blast shelter because wireless signals, even the internal walls, are brick. So the internal walls are thick brick as well as the external, which means to get full wireless on this house, I have to have a business grade access point that is usually for something like 5,000 square meters, a business property, a long range system, just to cover the entire property. Most in some rooms, this damn thing will only get half a bar. So yeah, let's just say that me and Samsung have parted company for the last time. I think they've lost the plot. I think phones are no longer what they used to. Thankfully, this fair phone should last me till 2031 at least. Probably outlast me, but yeah. Samsung phones are a piece of shit. Sorry.